Tonight, from America's top national security and intelligence officials, a united front vowing to protect U.S. elections against a new round of threats from Russia and other adversaries.
We acknowledge the threat. It is real. It is continuing. And we're doing everything we can to have a legitimate election that the American people can have trust in.
Just 3 months ahead of the midterms, the officials detailing a pervasive Russian campaign to try to weaken and divide the U.S.
Make no mistake, the scope of this foreign influence threat is both broad and deep.
Our democracy itself is in the crosshairs.
Though the officials note Russia's latest efforts are not as robust as in 2016, the response under President Trump, they say, will be stronger.
We have subsequently made the determination to make this a top priority, that it doesn't happen again, and we're throwing everything at it.
But noticeably absent the commander-in-chief, who just 2 weeks ago was still casting doubt on Russian meddling.
Is Russia still targeting the U.S., Mr. President?
Press, let's go.
Standing with Vladimir Putin, seeming to reject the intelligence community's conclusions Russia interfered in 2016.
I will tell you that President Putin was extremely strong and powerful in his denial today.
The head of the FBI asked how Americans should square today's intel warning with a president who's repeatedly attacked his agency.
I can assure the American people that the men and women of the FBI, starting from the director all the way on down, are going to follow our oaths and do our jobs.
And they signaled a new strategy to conduct secret cyber operations against adversaries trying to interfere in U.S. elections.
I won't discuss the specifics except to state that our forces are well trained, ready, and very capable.
Peter, if I can turn to another story right now, what can you tell us about this letter that Kim Jong-un has apparently sent to the president?
Yeah, Lester, President Trump thanking Kim Jong-un for that letter. The White House saying today the president has now sent a response. All of this coming after a moving ceremony overnight. The remains of U.S. soldiers who died during the Korean War finally home. Their caskets, as you see, draped in American flags, arriving back in Hawaii. The vice president there to receive them. It'll likely take months or perhaps years to identify them.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.